I think your approach is wrong.
Sure, you're older, but I've got more experience and a higher position here. Don't forget that.
But
Just be quiet and just do as you're told.
all right.
I can't believe I made such a mistake. What am I going to do if this keeps up?
Minori, can you check this?
Wait, what is this?
Finally, I can take a lunch break. So, are you getting used to the company? It's been almost 6 months now. I'm managing somehow. I was out for lunch with my coworker, Atsushi Kawakami. My name is Hayato Imai. I joined this company 6 months ago. I had finally had enough of my previous black company and decided to switch jobs in my 30s. Atsushi works in a different department, but we got to know each other during training, and even though he's younger, we've become good friends. He's younger, but I'm the one who's technically been working longer. But since we got along well, we both started talking casually with each other. Still, you guys were arguing again, huh? I wouldn't call it an argument, but yeah, you heard it. Well, it's Minori Ohashi we're talking about. Minori Ohashi. She's my boss in the department I was assigned to, probably in her late 20s. She's highly competent, a beautiful woman who climbed the ranks at an unusual speed and confident to match. However, I've noticed something a bit off, and I can't help but voice my opinions on her decisions, which leads to frequent arguments. Atsushi, she's your classmate, right? Yeah, but I've been completely left behind. Well, she's serious and not a bad person. And she's pretty. As soon as lunch break ended, Minori called out to me.
Hello, do you have a moment?
What is it?
The materials I mentioned this morning, how soon can you have them ready?
Well, I can have them ready by the end of the day.
I see. Got it.
She said that and went back to her desk. She's definitely good at her job, no doubt about that. Well, I guess that's it. While handling other tasks, I managed to finish the materials she asked for 30 minutes before the end of the day. As instructed, I printed them out and handed them to her. Hi, please check the materials.
Thanks. I'll review them by tomorrow morning.
By tomorrow morning, but we're almost at the end of the day.
And?
It's not urgent, so there's no need to stay late for it.
I believe in finishing today what I can do today.
Well, if it can wait until tomorrow, why not handle it tomorrow? I don't think it's good to push yourself too hard.
Here we go again. I don't know how you handled things at your last job, but we have our own way of doing things here. Sure, you're older, but I've got more experience and a higher position. Don't forget that.
What?
Just be quiet and just do as you're told.
All right. I'm sorry for being disrespectful. Please check it over. Minori is good at her job. She has the expectations of the entire company on her shoulders. Maybe that's why she's always the first to arrive at the office and last to leave. Even though she's in a leadership position and could delegate tasks, she tries to handle as much as possible on her own. I've never really liked that about her on her way of doing things. And then, it happened. She made a huge mistake on a major project she was in charge of. Good work today.
Weren't you supposed to have gone home?
I thought so too. I brought you some coffee.
You're here to laugh at me, aren't you? You're thinking, for all the big talk, she made such a huge mistake.
Let's go grab a drink.
What? But I still have work.
You can do it tomorrow. Come on, let's go.
Wait a minute!
Minori made a big mistake. A major contract deal that we were confident about. But during the competition, she failed to fully grasp the client's needs and lost the deal. Everyone probably thought she would clinch it, so the disappointment from her failure was all the greater. Just kidding. If you worry about every little thing, you'll never stop.
I think you've had too much to drink.
You're just not drinking enough, Minori. In times like this, it's best to drink and forget. After all, sales are hit or miss that you can never be sure you'll land them.
Yes, but it's true that I wasn't fully prepared.
That's where you're wrong, Minori. You're trying to carry everything on your own. You've got subordinates like me to help you out, but you're trying to handle everything alone, getting overwhelmed. Of course that's bound to fall apart someday.
But
I used to be like that in my last job too.
really?
I joined right out of college, and while the company itself was pretty toxic, I worked my butt off. I kept pushing myself because I knew a good performance meant a bigger bonus. I worked tons of overtime, gave up my weekends. In the end, I wrecked my body and lost everything.
That's why you ended up here.
Yes, because I needed to work to live. But compared to my last job, this place is a breath of fresh air. I can often leave on time, and it's a lot easier on my mind. Well, you're actually in a better position than I was. Missed out on a big contract. That's still better than wrecking your body. Sure, you'll probably get an earful from the higher-ups. But if you mess up one thing, just make up for it with another. That's what you should focus on now. Staying late and stressing over how you could have done things differently for a project that's already over isn't going to help.
Well,
You're our boss. You need to delegate confidently and let us handle things. Anyways, there it goes. Sent.
wait, an email? Wait, what is this?
I sent her an email I had drafted earlier. It outlined the areas for improvement on the current project, and also included ideas in progress on other ongoing projects in our department. Her eyes widened as she carefully read through the email. It's just my perspective, so feel free to use it as a reference. You don't have to shoulder everything alone. I'm your subordinate, so let me help carry the load too. Let's work together and prove everyone wrong.
Prove them wrong. What's that supposed to mean?
Consider today as something like a kickoff meeting. Let's toast to that.
Thank you, Hayato.
Starting the next day, I worked with Minori to review each of our projects. We assigned the main responsibilities for each project to the team members, freeing her to focus on oversight and support.
Hayato, do you have a moment?
Sure.
It's about this.
And she started consulting me more often.
Thank you.
Whenever I shared my thoughts, she would smile with genuine happiness. It was hard to believe that just a short while ago, things were so tense between us. Though my workload has increased. But, well, her mood has lightened up.
I need your advice on a project. Sure, what's up?
She used to be so on edge, unintentionally pushing people away. But now, her attitude has softened, and she was more approachable. With Minori delegating more of her work, not just me, but the entire team was busier. Yet, everyone seemed more energized than before. You seem pretty busy lately. I used to think you were more laid back before. It's been that way since Minori messed up. But why are you working so hard, Hayato? Well, now that I think about it, it's a bit weird to realize I was projecting my own experiences onto her. I guess I'm a bit concerned about her. Wait, seriously? So keep quiet, alright? Wait, it's already the end of the day. I'm exhausted. For the rest, I'll handle it tomorrow.
Hey, it was very busy today, huh?
Yes, it was. You're already packed up and ready to go? That's unusual.
Well, yeah. If you're done for the day too, would you maybe like to grab a drink with me? Cheers!
Cheers! Minori brought me to this bar, drowned her beer with a satisfied smile. She seemed lighter, as if a weight had been lifted off her shoulders, but still, I never expected her to invite me out for drinks.
It's fine, right? I mean, it's Friday. We can drink without any worries since we have tomorrow off.
Yeah, last time we ended up feeling it the next day.
Well, my mental state was a bit rough, you know. Plus, if I, as the boss, stayed late all the time, it would make it hard for everyone else to leave, right? I know it's a bit late to say this, but I thought I was on top of things at work, but I wasn't really paying attention to what's going on around me.
Well, it's just, I'm honored you would invite me out like this.
What's with that face? You look a bit stunned. What? Is that so surprising? Well, yeah, before, even on Friday, you'd never invite anyone out for drinks. And since we are off the clock, you don't have to use formal language with me. I'm only your boss at the office.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
I'm only a senior in the narrow world of the company. But when it comes to life experience and just being an adult in general, you have more of that than I do.
Ugh, I get it. But can you please stop with the formal speech?
Alright, then let's talk like we are friends.
You really do seem like a different person.
Yeah. Before, I couldn't even imagine inviting someone out for drinks like this.
You're right, I never saw this side of you. Have you been like this since you joined the company?
Well,
Minori looked away, a bit embarrassed. I guess she really has been all about work.
when you took me out for drinks the other day, it really helped me unwind. I realized how important it is to just let things out sometimes. So I'd be happy if we could keep doing this every now and then. What do you think?
Of course, I'd be happy to. I was the one who invited you first, and besides, it would be tough if you went back to how you were before.
Really? That's great!
She smiled and visibly relaxed, looking relieved. From there, we spent our time chatting about things unrelated to work. As she had requested, going out for drinks after work became a weekly event for us. And then, after a while, time went by.
Do you think this approach will work about this project?
Let's see. Minori started consulting me often, even during work. She seemed to place a lot of trust in my abilities as a salesperson. Not just for project advice, but even for casual conversation. Lately, it feels like talking itself has become the purpose. Well, her expression was bright and cheerful, so I decided not to worry about it. As we continued, a new, even larger project than the one she had previously failed at landed on our desk.
If we can pull off this project, our reputations will soar even higher.
Honestly, just getting this kind of work shows you're already being recognized more than before. It's true that Minori's reputation took a hit after her previous project failed. Since adopting the current method, the department's results have been improving rapidly. We've achieved enough to more than make up for past failures. So, I think it's only natural this project came our way, and there's no need to push yourself too hard.
You don't get it, do you? I'm talking about the reputation of you and me, Hayato.
Me?
I failed when I went off on my own, but I achieved great results working together with you. If that happens, everyone will see us as the best team. And that way, no one will interfere anymore with comments like things like, "There's quite an age gap, isn't there?" Or, "Isn't he surprisingly dignified when he's quiet?" Or, "Maybe it's time for you to consider an overseas transfer?" I'm so sick of it.
I'm not sure how those things are connected, but okay. By the way, the idea of an overseas assignment isn't a demotion. It's actually a prestigious career path in our company. I'm sure she would have jumped at the opportunity in the past, but now...
Listen, we have to make this project a success. So, I'm counting on you to give it your all.
Understood.
I think we should focus more on this part of the materials.
Actually, after researching our competitors, it seems there's a higher demand in this other area.
I see. That direction could definitely play to our company's strength.
Every day, we stayed late, working on the preparations to ensure the project's success. Even though we were putting in long hours, Minori's demeanor was different from before. She is now cheerful and optimistic. Unlike when she was trying to handle everything on her own, working together with me seemed to give her a sense of growth and accomplishment. As we looked at the computer screen together, I couldn't help but notice how lively and full of energy she seemed, especially when I caught a glimpse of her profile. Moreover...
Cheers!
Cheers! We clinked our beer mugs together at the bar. The project had been a huge success. I'd put in a lot of overtime, but that only made the sense of accomplishment even greater.
Nothing beats a drink after a big job well done.
Absolutely. We've been so busy lately, we haven't had the chance to come out for drinks at all. It's great to be alive.
That's a cute smile. You look like a kid.
Not sure if cute and drinking really go together, though. By the way, about what you mentioned before.
What I mentioned before?
You turned down the overseas assignment, didn't you? It's a great opportunity for promotion, so I thought it was a good offer.
Well, if I took the overseas assignment, I wouldn't be able to work with you, Hayato.
Wait, was it me?
Yeah. Right now, being with you is more important to me than a promotion. Bringing you along for an overseas transfer would be too much to ask, though. But I'm going to make sure everyone knows that this project succeeded because you helped. So, who knows, maybe it could become a reality. But you're not interested in promotions, right?
Well, not really. But that's not the point. You're saying being with me is what's important to you. So what does that mean?
I overheard you when you were talking with Atsushi. Well, you mentioned that you're curious about me.
Wait, what?
So, I decided that when I'd grown enough to be proud of myself, I'd confess my feelings to you. I like you too, Hayato. And not just as a subordinate. I mean as a man.
I was stunned by her confession. What I said to Atsushi at that time was just off-the-cuff nonsense. Or did I really mean it? Where there's smoke, there's fire. I said that because I had her in mind. But we used to argue all the time, and there's a pretty big age gap between us. She's beautiful, and I'd heard there were plenty of colleagues interested in her. I always thought she'd never consider someone like me, so I never realized my own feelings.
So, what's your answer?
What?
It took a lot of courage to confess to you, you know? I was so nervous thinking that maybe your feelings had changed. So...
As I looked at her, her eyes cast down with uncertainty, I felt my heart race. My feelings hadn't changed since then. In fact, working more closely with her and getting to know her better made me realize how much I had grown fond of her, to the point where the thought of her taking that overseas assignment filled me with dread. I like you too, Minori. But are you really okay with someone like me?
Why would that make you nervous?
Well, there's a bit of an age difference, and you're, well, kind of out of my league.
Out of your league? If anything, I was the one feeling anxious. I kept hearing other female employees gossiping about you lately.
They were? Wait, didn't you say something like that when we talked about the overseas transfer?
But if you like me too, then there's no need for either of us to worry anymore, right? So, we are officially a couple, right?
Of course.
Yes. So from now on, we are partners in both work and life.
She said this with a beaming smile, genuinely overjoyed. Her enthusiasm was almost overwhelming. But seeing her so happy made me feel the same. So, how about another toast to celebrate?
Yeah! Cheers!
We clinked our mugs together again, celebrating our new relationship. As we became a couple, our work also continued to thrive. Our partnership became so well regarded that people in the company started saying that there was no deal we couldn't close together. And about a year after we started dating, we got married. I no longer see Minori as someone who just reminds me of my past self. I see her as the most important woman in the world, someone I want to support and cherish for the rest of my life.
He's trying to get in my lane again. He really never gets tired of this, does he? I hope we can finally talk this time, since we never really get to chat. Sorry I'm late.
No worries, I was just about to line up too.
What? You said you were rooting for me, and yet you look so happy with another girl.
What? I just got chills out of nowhere.
Are you okay? Did you catch a cold?
For a moment, I felt a sense of murderous intent coming from somewhere. But it must have been my imagination, right? At that time, I had no way of knowing that such things would happen from now on. I need to grab the dressing for the next salad order. Whoop! Oh man, you took a big tumble again. Lucky for you, the head chef is off today. Stop laughing and help me up, will you? You really never notice what's going on around you, do you? Can you break that habit? I don't think that's possible. Anyway, if we don't hurry, the dressing will spoil. Sorry to break it to you, but it's right there in your left hand. Wait, it is? Who put it there? Come on, who else could it be? And that's how I am always a little scatterbrained. I think I've got it together, but somehow, everyone just looks away and doesn't tell me what's up. What's that supposed to mean? Is it really that late? I've got to finish the salad and move on to the next order. You're awfully eager. Something special going on? Well, tomorrow is...
Thank you for coming to our live show. I'll sing my heart out.
Shiori!
Haruka, give us a wink!
So I was attending the first solo live concert of the underground idol duo, Milky Way. Milky Way was formed 2 years ago as a 2-member unit. My childhood friend, Taku, who's 2 years older than me, is all about Haruka, the one with the cute wink. As for me, I'm a fan of Shiori, known for her amazing smile and legendary fan service. Why am I so into Shiori? Well, that takes us back to when I was 22. I messed up at work again today. Maybe this job just isn't for me.
Every new worker makes mistakes. Here, watch this video and cheer up.
It's probably just some silly... Watching that video Taku showed me was where it all began. After that, I started going to events with him. Shiori! I came to the event again today!
We met at last month's event too, didn't we?
You remember me?
Of course. Thank you for always cheering me on.
Seeing your smile, I have no regrets left.
Are you okay?
Man, I totally get it. Her smile just heals your soul. Wait, it's my turn already. Next person, please. I'm here again to see you, Shiori.
Wow, okay.
I've been your biggest fan forever.
Your handshake is lasting too long. Please let go.
I'm sorry. Time's almost up. Yes, I'm leaving. Today's live show was amazing as always.
Thank you for your continued support.
Your smile is the best. She used to smile at me like that, but at some point, she just stopped. I don't think I did anything to make her dislike me. She smiles at the other fans, but when it's my turn, she won't even make eye contact, and her attitude is so cold.
I got to talk to Haruka, but there's that look again. Did I do something wrong?
I've been thinking about it, but I can't come up with anything. I swear, I'm going to ask her at the next event. At least, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't have the courage. Still, just getting to shake hands with Shiori makes me happy. The day before my day off, Taku suddenly called me over, but something seemed off about him.
About tomorrow's event. I just found out I have work, so I can't go.
But it's work, so you don't have a choice. We'll just go together next time.
There's a limited edition item coming in tomorrow that I really need to get. So here's the deal.
What's this about, Taku? Hey, Hinata.
Hinata, I need you to take care of Umi.
What?
Wait, what's going on?
So, I need you to take this ticket and go in my place, okay? Please?
That's what this is about. Leave it to me.
Sorry to interrupt your excitement, but I'm still lost here.
Right. So, here's the deal. I explained everything to Umi about tomorrow.
So, you want me to go to the event with Hinata tomorrow, right?
You got it, Umi.
In return, buy me some pudding, okay?
For you, I'd go through fire and water to get that pudding.
They don't sell pudding in places like that, you know. She is 2 years younger than me. We've been close since we were kids, so she's like a little sister to me. It's clear Taku still dotes on her. I am also pretty close to Umi as I often go shopping with her.
Looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't go getting all lovey-dovey without me.
It's fine, right? Hinata doesn't belong to you, Taku.
What?
Today is so peaceful. This scene is so familiar and always makes me smile. And then, the day of the event.
It's my first time here, but it's super crowded.
Well, this time, there's both limited edition merch and a handshake session. Some fans have been lining up since early morning.
I really want to get a pin badge, so I brought a little extra cash.
Really? Is Taku like this too?
He's always so hyped up, and the moment his favorite merch comes out, he starts crying.
I didn't know that.
It's almost starting, so let's go.
Yeah,
If we hold hands like this, we won't get separated, right?
yeah.
They're totally a couple. She's a cute girlfriend. I'm so jealous. But you've got my heart, Shiori. The live show ended, and I was able to get the limited edition merch without any problems. Now, all that's left is the handshake session. Though she'll probably be distant as usual. I hope I can find out why.
He's trying to get in my lane again. He really never gets tired of this, does he?
I hope we can finally talk this time since we never really get to chat. And I want to tell her about that too.
Sorry I'm late.
No worries, I was just about to line up too.
What? It's hard to see from here, but who's that girl? You said you were all about me, but there you are, chatting so happily with another girl.
Shiori? What is that aura? She looks different. What? I just got chills out of nowhere.
Are you okay? Did you catch a cold?
It's probably nothing, right? Maybe it's because I slept with the air conditioning on last night.
While I was thinking about all this, my turn finally came up. I'm here again today. Shiori? She usually avoids eye contact. What's going on? I got the limited edition pin badge. I'm gonna put it on my bag every day.
Wait,
What?
why were you looking so happy talking to another girl?
What?
You said you'd only support me. You cheater.
Cheater? What do you mean by that? Time's up. Wait, what? Before I could understand what she meant, the staff pulled me away. I still don't get what just happened.
I couldn't ask her properly. I still feel uneasy, but why am I even worrying about this? It really is you, Shiori. It's been since yesterday's seminar, hasn't it? Wait a minute. Are you Umi? Bingo! I was so surprised to find out that you're an idol. That's right. I never expected to run into a classmate here. But this is your first time coming here, right, Umi? Yeah, I was dragged along by Hinata because he insisted I come with him. Hinata is the person I shook hands with earlier, right? And that means...
Time's up.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
You seem to be in really good mood.
Do I? Well, you better take me to that cafe like you promised.
All right, I got it.
I didn't get to hear the crucial part. Why do I feel anxious when I see those two? The event's finally over, but I'm still feeling unsettled. Wait, maybe I should contact Umi and ask her about it. Yeah, I'm just curious, that's all.
Your phone's lighting up.
Hello? Shiori? What's up? I wanted to ask you about earlier. What kind of relationship do you two have? What do you mean? We're just childhood friends. Today I just came with him because Taku asked me to. I see. That's a relief. Why does that make you feel better? Well... I see. I'll be bringing Hinata alone from now on, so see you at the usual cafe. Wait, she hung up, and we're meeting up right now? Oh no! So we're heading to the cafe now, and no, you don't get to say no.
Wait, what? She already had so many pancakes at the cafe earlier, and now she wants to eat more? I've never been to such a fancy place before.
We just saw each other at the event.
Shiori? What are you doing here?
She and I attend the same university and are in the same seminar group.
This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
What? I just told you now. Well, I'm heading out now. You two youngsters can figure it out from here.
Wait, Umi? Even though she's my favorite idol, being alone with her makes me too nervous to talk. Sorry, I actually have something to do.
Wait. I want to talk more. Is that okay?
What? Shiori, why is she being so sweet? Of course that's okay. When your favorite idol says that, how could I possibly leave? Plus, she's so close that my heart's racing. I'm thirsty. How about some coffee?
I've met you outside of events before.
What?
Are you okay?
But I don't think we've ever met before.
Well, it's a long story.
She started talking little by little. I used to frequent a bar near my university. I was dressed and styled in a way that made me unrecognizable, so no one noticed me. Then one day... Hey there, drinking alone? Want some company?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, don't be like that. Come on, it'll be fun.
You're being really persistent. Could it be that I haven't been noticed because this seat is in a blind spot?
How about we leave here and go somewhere nice together?
Please help me.
Please stop harassing other customers. What? Are you trying to interfere? If you continue causing trouble, I'll have to call the police. I was just trying to chat her up. With that, the drunk guy left the scene.
Thank you so much for helping me.
Protecting customers is also part of our job. Anyway, please use this handkerchief.
Thank you.
No problem. I need to get back to work now.
Well, I didn't catch his name, but he was so kind. Seeing his smile makes my chest tighten.
Then, on the day of the next event, I noticed Hinata in the handshake line.
Do you remember me? You helped me out last time.
What are you talking about?
What?
Well...
Sorry, I must have mistaken you for someone else. Well, that's what happened.
You came to the place where I work? I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you.
It's hard to tell when I'm dressed in a way that makes me unrecognizable.
Well, there's something I've been wanting to ask you. At the events, it seemed like you were being distant with me.
That's because... ever since you helped me at the bar, I've found you too cool to look directly at. And I don't know what to say. I get so nervous that I can't find the words. Why are you laughing?
I always thought you disliked me, but it turns out you were just nervous.
It's not like I can help it.
Seeing her who's always smiling, puffing out her cheeks and sulking like this is so cute.
Stop laughing at me.
Sorry, but you're just too adorable.
Don't tease me.
And as I keep looking at her, my chest feels tight. Time flew by, and before I knew it, it was past 10 p.m.
It's already this late. I have plans early tomorrow morning.
I'm sorry for keeping you out so late. Shall we head home?
Well, I'm an idol, and I can't neglect my other fans. There are certain limits to my social connections, so I will refrain from any private interactions in the future. This is my decision.
Shiori,
Thank you for putting up with my selfishness. But as an idol, this is something I absolutely can't compromise on.
I want to support you, Shiori, as you work hard as an idol. It was a short time, but I had a lot of fun.
Will you still come to see me?
Of course.
Thank you, Hinata.
I'm really glad I got to talk with her. I'll keep these feelings to myself and put a lid on them. After that, I continued to attend her events as just another fan. It became a routine for me to go with Taku and Umi, who had also become captivated by her. Today's live show was amazing.
Please keep supporting me.
Shiori smiled as she said that. She spoke to me while looking me straight in the eye, but my heart felt a little lonely. I thought I understood. 2 years passed, and it was announced that Haruka would be graduating, marking the end of Milky Way. I felt a mix of sadness and the desire to celebrate their new beginnings. Graduating from being an idol to becoming an actress, she's becoming someone far beyond my reach. I won't be able to shake her hand like I used to. My phone's ringing. Hello?
I need you to come to the cafe we went to before. Right now.
She hung up so fast. What could this be about?
Over here.
What's this about all of a sudden? Seriously.
Now you two can talk it over. See you later.
You too?
I asked her to help set this up.
Shiori! There she was, sitting with the same smile she had 2 years ago. I thought I'd never see you again.
I asked you to come here because there's something I want to tell you.
Do you want to say something to me?
I couldn't say it when I was an idol, but ever since you helped me at the bar, I've always liked you, Hinata. I've made a decision, but I couldn't go through with it. I need you that much, Hinata. Hinata?
I also felt at ease talking with you, Shiori. Also, I realized I wanted to stay with you forever. I tried to keep a lid on my feelings, but I've come to love you, Shiori. Will you be my girlfriend?
Of course! Yes!
And so, Shiori and I officially became a couple. Even though we were both busy with work and didn't get to see each other often, we continued to support each other as we grew in our relationship.
Being able to be with the person I love makes me so happy.
From now on, I'm going to make you even happier, Shiori.
Yeah, never let me go, okay?
Tomorrow, Shiori and I will go from being a couple to being husband and wife. No matter what challenges come our way, I want to keep walking forward together with her.
I was on my way to a business meeting with my boss and a major corporation when I saw a woman collapsed on the ground. Hey, what are you doing? There's a sick person here. I can't just leave her. Think about your priorities. The meeting comes first. I can't just ignore someone who's collapsed. Don't come crying to me if you get fired. The next day, after I got fired from the company,
I'm actually glad you got fired. That company, especially the sales department, doesn't have a great reputation.
wait, could it be that you're... My name is Seiichi Ito, 32 years old. I'm a sales rep for a medical device company. When I was a kid, I was a bit weak physically. So my family doctor really took care of me. I want to help people too. I'll become a doctor and make a difference, just like that doctor did. With that in mind, I studied hard from a young age. But my grades weren't high enough to get me into medical school. After much consideration, I gave up on becoming a doctor. After graduating from a national university, I joined a medical device manufacturer and was assigned to the sales department. Alright, this job is important too, and it's connected to healthcare. I'm going to work so hard. That was 10 years ago. Back then, fresh out of school, I was still full of hope. 10 years later, I've been working in sales the whole time. What's with last month's sales? You only hit 80% of your quota. What happened to the other 20%? I'm sorry, Dr. Hirayama. I asked what happened. Of course you're going to make up for last month and hit 150% of your quota this month, right? But 120% seems... The extra 30% is the late fee. Ugh, here we go again. This is ridiculous. Late fee? What kind of nonsense is that? Our sales department is seriously toxic. Thanks to Ito being in the crosshairs with the director, we don't get yelled at as much. Ito's one of the top salespeople here, though. The sales department was a nightmare. Especially our boss, sales director, Go Hirayama, who is notorious for his power harassment. But in a company where meeting quotas is the ultimate command, no one would stop him. Have I really been working under this boss for 10 years? It feels like the longest 10 years ever. Like it could have been 20 or 30. This place is the kind where half of the new recruits quit within 3 years. If it weren't for my desire to help people through healthcare, I would have quit long ago. A day in the sales department starts rough. We're all forced to chant the company rules out loud, and if we're even slightly off or too quiet, we have to do it over and over, without mercy. And then comes the next part. What's the motto of our sales department? Orders from the boss are absolute. Once that's over, we can finally start working. We do it every day, and it's like being Pavlov's dog. Now, when I hear the boss ask, "What about orders from the boss?" I instantly reply, "Absolutely." Yeah, same here. After doing it for 10 years, I just answer reflexively. But we're a medical device company. Isn't it strange that they focus more on drilling obedience and company rules into us than product knowledge? This company puts helping people second, even though we're a medical device manufacturer. But I guess it can't be helped since we're a for-profit business. Just when I was about to give up, a turning point came unexpectedly. You should be grateful I picked someone as useless as you. Why would you take someone useless like me to a big business meeting? You're such an idiot, huh? It's not that you're useless in general. Just as a salesperson, I actually count on your product knowledge. Then why are you always so sarcastic? You have all that knowledge and you work hard, but you don't push the products you should be pushing, considering the patients in hospitals. That's why I call you an idiot. Sales is all about forcing the other party to buy stuff they don't need. That's where the challenge lies. Are you okay? Hey, what are you doing? There's a sick person here. I can't just leave her. Think about your priorities. The meeting comes first. I can't just ignore someone who's collapsed. What's the motto of our sales department? What are the boss's orders? They're absolute. No, they are not. What did you just say? There's no absolute. No matter what the boss says, human lives come first. I can't compromise on that, not even for you. I chose this medical device company to help people. You're going to regret this. I'm really stubborn, you know. I'll make sure you regret going against me. And if you get fired, that's not my problem. If this company won't let me help someone who's collapsed, then I'm better off without it. I'm heading to the meeting first. Get there quickly.
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
You're awake. Are you okay?
Yes. I used to be a bit weak as a child. I thought I was fine as an adult, but I suddenly got dizzy.
She still seems a bit unwell and worried. I was a sickly child too. I even fainted during a long speech by the principal once. Just to be safe, I'll call an ambulance.
Yes, please.
Did you hit your head when you collapsed?
I don't think so.
This is 911. Is it a fire or a medical emergency? Medical. What's your location? The location is...
You seem to be quite experienced.
Well, kind of. I've helped an elderly person who collapsed before. But I panicked that time and I didn't feel like I did a good job. So I've been doing some mental training just in case something like that happens again.
You're so diligent. That's wonderful.
You might have hit your head, right? It's better not to move too much. The ambulance will be here soon.
Okay.
I was able to contact her family right away. You made sure not to move your head, huh? It really helped that you gave the location so precisely, since there weren't many landmarks. We found you quickly thanks to that. Hurry up! How long are you going to slack off? Are you planning to skip the meeting?
Go ahead. My family is coming, and I'll be fine now.
Got it. If anything comes up, contact me. It looks like I'll be a bit late for the meeting, about 15 minutes. You are already there? I understand. What? You're willing to push the meeting start time by 15 minutes? Thank you so much. I'm heading over right now. Phew, that's a relief. It's good that the representative from the big company was understanding. I need to hurry up. I can't trust someone like you who has no passion for their work. I'll handle this big deal all on my own, secure a major success, and make sure they know how much you've dragged us down. Wait, wasn't the meeting supposed to start 15 minutes later? You're late. Because of you, the meeting didn't go smoothly. Hey, there was a question about our product. Answer it thoroughly. Yes, sir. Did he seriously start the meeting on his own? No matter how badly he wants the credit, that's just reckless. Medical devices are advancing rapidly. Medicine is evolving too. and what's considered standard is always changing. He isn't the type to keep up with studying. That's probably why he brought me along. You don't even have basic common sense as a working adult. You're slacking off. Wow, he's actually scolding me during the meeting. He must be really upset that I contradicted him about the boss's orders are absolute thing. He's trying to embarrass me in front of the big company, but it's going to backfire. You should prioritize a business deal over saving a life. That's what a working adult would do. Let's call off this deal. What? Why did the meeting fail? It's all because of this guy. No, it's because of you. An employee of a medical device company made an outrageous statement that business should be prioritized over human lives. This is your fault. Because you were late, the deal with the big company fell through. What are you going to do about it? But the reason they canceled the deal was because of you, right? I see. He's trying to pin all the blame on me being late so he can avoid taking responsibility. What are you going to do? Because you were late, we lost a crucial deal with a major company. What do you think being a salaryman means? You get paid to sell products, don't you? Before a salaryman, I'm a human being. That's why I can't just ignore someone who's in trouble. A few days later, I was actually fired. An employee who not only showed up late and messed up a big contract, but also argued with his boss. Even if people saw me standing up to him, I never thought it would come to this. Mr. Hirayama has been with the company longer and has a higher position. It's no surprise that he has more influence than I do. This is a company that prioritizes sales above all, and the fact is, he brings in more sales. That's fine, even if I had helped close the big deal by ignoring her. I would have regretted it for the rest of my life. I have no regrets about leaving a company where I couldn't even help a woman in need. The next day.
I couldn't believe it. Firing such an attractive and wonderful man, such a talented employee like you.
The woman I had helped before came to thank me. She had explained the situation to the company and got my home address.
I just realized I haven't introduced myself. My name is Julian Sakaki. Thank you so much for what you did the other day.
She's beautiful. I think this is the first time I've seen someone so beautiful. I didn't notice it before because it was before that important meeting. My boss was there, and she looked pale, but I never realized she was this stunning.
I'm actually glad you got fired. That company, especially the sales department, doesn't have a good reputation.
Is it that well known even elsewhere?
Yes, their sales numbers aren't bad, so in that sense you could call it a good company, but...
What? Are you a president? Julian Sakaki. Could it be that you're the CEO?
Yes.
And of that IT venture, the one that's rapidly growing by applying IT in the medical field? You even have deals with major companies in the US.
I'm half American and Japanese. I was born there and lived there for a while, so I've made a lot of connections.
That's why you have such an international and cool name.
Anyway, I'm currently looking for someone who's knowledgeable about medical devices and trustworthy. When I heard you were fired, I thought it was fate.
But there are plenty of people more knowledgeable than I am.
No, it has to be you. When I first met you, I just knew. It was fate.
With her saying this much, I can't really say no, but I need to make one thing clear. I was a bit weak as a child. I decided to work in this field because I wanted to be like the doctor who helped me. I couldn't become a doctor, but I still hold on to my dream of helping people. So if you're only in this for profit, then I'll have to decline your offer.
I do act for the sake of our company's profits, our shareholders' profits, and our employees' well-being. But I don't think like Mr. Hirayama, who said, "As long as I'm okay, nothing else matters." You see, I was a bit sickly as a child, which is what got me interested in this field. I wanted to help people too.
She said it was fate, and it really might be. How many times in a lifetime do you meet someone with a similar background who shares the same dreams? There are lives where it never happens, not even once. Ms. Sakaki, I'll do my best. I'm looking forward to working with your company.
Yay! Thank you, Seichi.
Wait, what?
This kind of thing is just like a greeting in the West. Totally normal.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, it's completely normal. Nothing weird about it at all. Absolutely nothing weird.
Her face is all red, but I'll just pretend I didn't notice. After joining her company, I earned the trust of those around me. The fact that this company's culture matches my personality has made a big difference. This place is really about making her dream come true. Everyone here is working together towards the common goal of helping others. It's tough, but it's incredibly rewarding. A year later. While on a date, Ms. Sakaki confessed to me.
Triple your salary if you become my husband.
Wait, does that mean...
I want you to become an executive at my company and be my partner in both business and life.
Please let me say it too. Will you be my partner? Will you marry me?
I'm so happy that you asked me, and of course I will.
A few years later, we grew the company together, side by side. I never thought her company would end up acquiring the one I used to work for. Life is unpredictable, and to think that I could personally shift the company's overemphasis on sales. Mr. Hirayama, my former boss, is now one of my subordinates as a company executive. What's our company's motto? Helping people!
We are starting to match the target now. We found out that he's 5 feet 10 inches tall, walks in a special way, and works at a place called 8 Planning. He looks relaxed with a carefree expression. The target matches Tsuyuki. I am starting surveillance.
Hey, Tatsuyuki, good to see you again.
Hello, Andy. What? Will I have a matchmaking?
Huh?
I am so confused with the situation. My aunt is always like this. I've turned her down so many times.
Hello, nice to meet you. Well, actually, I know you quite well.
Hello. Do you know me?
Yes, I'm Yahiro from the same company as you.
Yes, I know that. Yeah, I know. Everyone at our company knows Yahiro. She's the prettiest girl in our company. I heard a rumor that she might be the CEO's daughter, but no one knows for sure. I'm one of those guys who admires her too. Wait, what? Yahiro?
It's lovely. If a girl got invited to a place like this, she'd definitely fall for the guy who brought her.
Yeah, but the budget was too high, so it got rejected.
Budget, huh? Try consulting here.
I will. Thank you.
When the place opens, please invite me.
It wasn't just her smile that gave me courage. Thanks to the company she introduced me to, which provided materials at a lower cost, the revised budget passed. The place opened last month, but I've been too intimidated to invite her. I mean, I just assumed she'd forgotten all about me. Hey, is everything okay?
Well, it seems I've lost my room key.
Really? Wait, she lives next door to me? Since when?
Just now.
What?
Well, I just got back, but I only moved in very recently.
So those are your moving boxes?
Yes, probably.
Did you contact the building's manager's office?
I couldn't find the number.
I see. You can't just leave your stuff and go to the office. Hold on a moment.
The office is closed for the day. If you have any urgent matters, please leave a message after the beep.
No luck. Is there anywhere you can stay? I can take you there.
No, nowhere.
Nowhere?
Well, there's nowhere nearby.
I see. Our CEO's house is nearby, right? So maybe the rumor about her being the boss's daughter isn't true. Well, this is a big problem. Would you like to wait at my place until you can reach the building manager?
Yes, please. Thank you so much.
Just a moment, okay? Come in.
Sure.
Well, it's only natural for her to be cautious, even if we work at the same company, right? Wait, what?
I'm sorry. It's my first time in a man's room, so I just...
No, that's not what I meant.
You haven't had dinner yet, have you?
Do you want me to order something?
No, I'd like to do something for you. If you don't mind something simple, I'd love to cook for you.
Really? That would be great. Thank you.
Of course. Just one moment, okay?
Why does she have buckwheat flour and spinach in her moving boxes? Even a frying pan? Wait, did she carry all that to work today? Something seems off. If she goes to work carrying a huge bag like that, people would probably think she's suspicious. It feels like she's holding back something. I need to ask her what's really going on. Come to think of it, the prettiest girl of our company is cooking in my apartment. This is way too good to be true. This is delicious. It's really amazing.
I'll have the next serving ready in a moment, so just let me know when you're ready. I never thought a day like this would come.
Yahiro, are you listening? I'm going to check with the building manager's office real quick.
No, it's fine. I'll go.
It's okay. I'll be quick. This is a problem. Should I just book a hotel and take her there? Yahiro, the manager is not around, so for tonight, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. What? Wait, Yahiro? Was that a dream?
Thank you. I will never forget your kindness. From Yahiro.
It wasn't a dream. but I never gave her my email or phone number. So where did she go? Did she get back into her apartment? She found the key. No, she looked everywhere and couldn't find it. Also, there's no way she could have reached the manager this early in the morning.
Yes, it was a failure. I knew he never really noticed me.
Huh? Well, I'm glad everything's okay. This room is so plain. It's hard to believe Yahiro was here last night. Damn it. That was a perfect chance to invite her to that restaurant. Maybe I should go see Mr. Autumn. Good morning. So you've come. This is Mr. Autumn. I randomly met him in this park when I was a new employee. He's apparently a teacher at some business school. He's a huge mentor who taught me the basics of being a professional and the ABCs of business. But you seem tired today. Because of some weak guy. Who could make someone as gentle as Mr. Autumn this angry? By the way, are you getting along with your coworkers? You mean relationships? Especially with a woman. I might have missed a golden opportunity. I couldn't invite her to that restaurant. How could you embarrass a woman like that? No, I just failed to invite her. But if she had woken up then... No, that couldn't be. There's no reason she'd like me. Or maybe she'd be fine with anyone. Fool! She's not that kind of girl. What? No, that woman has feelings for you. No doubt about it. Wait, I don't think I explained anything. It's just my imagination. Ah, it was your imagination. You should accept her feelings. Yes, that's what's best for you. She does fit your type, doesn't she? She's way out of my league. But did I ever tell you what my type is? It's extremely displeasing to me, but you should make it official. Wait, what? What's going on with him today? Everything's been weird since last night. Yes.
I'm sorry for the trouble I caused last night.
Wait, hold on a second. Make it official?
Huh? What? That's so sudden. Well, I guess that's true. After just yesterday, I'm not feeling very confident. About matchmaking, I guess there's not much time left. All right, I understand.
Are you okay? It looked like there was some trouble.
It was just a little family argument.
Really? Even you have family arguments?
It was my first time.
Your first time?
From the moment we first met, I've always liked you, Tatsuyuki.
What? Me?
Yes. Not a day has gone by that I've forgotten about that day. Do you? Or could it be that you don't remember me at all?
Of course I remember the day when you encouraged me with the proposal. Right. If I'm not mistaken, it was on your first day at work.
So, my feelings didn't reach you after all, did they?
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
What? Oh man, should I be happy or disappointed? No, that's not it. I ended up hurting her. But no matter how hard I think, I really can't remember.
I am sorry. My hand slipped.
Whoa. I'm sorry. My hand slipped too. That's dangerous. Hey, you need to handle the office supplies carefully. Hey, what's going on here?
All right, now you can't move.
What are you trying to do? What did I even do? Use your brain.
Please stop.
Yahiro. What? That girl? Why is she here?
We've done something terrible. Thank goodness. You're safe, right?
Why did you save me?
I already told you the reason.
But why do something like this?
Come to the shower room on the 6th floor.
The 6th floor belongs to another company.
You, shut up!
None of this makes any sense. But
We're starting to keep an eye on the princess. The target is approaching the princess.
Go for it. We're all cheering for you.
so you really prefer him, huh? It can't be helped because he's got more experience. I thought I'd get here first, but you were quick. Did I keep you waiting?
Yes, I've been waiting for 11 years.
Huh? We got interrupted earlier, but I feel the same.
Huh?
I've admired you for so long since the day you encouraged me with that proposal.
Really? That makes me happy. But this isn't the real me.
What?
The real me is a coward, always trembling in fear of being disliked by you.
There's no reason I'd ever dislike you.
The project team has been working day and night to create a version of me that you would like. I always act based on your preferences, so it's natural that you wouldn't dislike me. Wow, you shouldn't be saying that. It's painful to keep deceiving someone you care about.
Ugh, I can't watch this. Project team? What's that?
It's a project team to make my love come true. Our company was originally set up for this project team.
Wait, does that mean 8 Planning is a fake company?
Yes, we're actually paid by another company.
I can't believe anything anymore.
I'm sorry.
So when you said, please invite me when the shop opens, were you just pretending?
Well, that was genuine.
And that amazing dish, was it really switched with something made by a top chef?
That was all me. Making galette is my special skill. And my chest is real too.
So what exactly was an act then?
Dad?
What's there to hesitate about, Yahiro? It's an 11-year-old dream, isn't it?
That's exactly why. Tatsuyuki doesn't remember the real me.
No, I remember. That penguin hairpin. I recognize it.
Really?
That day, I was asked by a college club friend to sub in as a tutor for just one day. In a house that looked like a castle, the person waiting for me was... I don't remember her name, but a very cute middle school girl wearing a penguin hairpin.
That was me.
I knew it.
Yes, I was that middle school girl. This hairpin is something I made with the help of a skilled enamel artist. This is the only hairpin like this in the world. Yes, that day, when all I knew was school and the house, you showed me. The endless world outside and its beauty. I've admired the world you see ever since.
There is nothing special about the world I see, though.
Even so, the world you described that day was truly dazzling.
Was it?
Do you know why?
No clue. I give up.
Because in the world you talk about, you're there. That's why it was such a wonderful world. Ever since I realized that, I've been in love with you. For 11 years, I've been waiting for you. Will you accept my feelings? Or do you find someone like me too much to handle?
I'm sorry for making you wait.
Tatsuyuki.
Just call me Tatsu.
Tatsu.
Wait, what? Mr. Autumn, why are you here?
This is my father, Akihiko.
Mr. Autumn is Akihiko, huh?
Yes, he's from the founding family of Ringbell Holdings and serves as the company's president.
He is one of our company's clients. Wait, he's the president of the company? And Yahiro's father? What's going on?
Please don't be so surprised. This is the company you'll inherit one day.
Not yet. You're still too inexperienced to be trusted with my precious daughter. This is definitely heavy.